Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Flatmates podcast. My name is Zanx, also known as Tommy on the show. Over to my left, I have my one co-host and one special guest today. So the left over there is Jimbo, or Crete, or Sith, or Baby Booker, whichever. He plays Jimbo. Introduce yourself.
Hi.
Solid. And then here I have, this is not Andy, he's just sitting. Andy, he had to hop off for the night. This is the old guy in the bar that's seen in one episode. And here he is. So introduce yourself, Mr. Baconator.
Hi, I'm Bimbotimus, or Bimbo, as most know me as. I'm the old guy.
Man, this is really solid.
For real.
This is...
So we're in season 2, and we really just kind of want to talk about season 1 and like what happened and our experiences and all that. So we thought we'd make a podcast, and that podcast would kind of help you guys see the behind the scenes or see a more like personality side of us.
Crap.
And we think that'd be good. What do you guys think about that?
You better think it's
It
good.
sounds fun. Yeah, it sounds fun.
Getting into season 1 and what season 1 was about. It's pretty much just introducing kind of like the funny side of Flatmates. So introducing my character, Andy, and then Jimbo. Obviously that's not Andy. Looks like he's in a walker right now. Let's see. So Andy is kind of like the main focus of the show. He's kind of like the socially awkward, kind of guy who doesn't really fit in, but we still, I mean, that's why we love him for that. That's his whole like character spiel. Do you guys have any thoughts about how Andy acts or how he is as a person?
I like the idea. It just, like, it adds a comedic effect, especially when you guys are, like, so outgoing, and then you just got Andy that's, like, so quiet in the background and just says, like, one thing after you guys, like, make a joke, and then you guys, like, I don't know, it's just, I find it really funny how he just really doesn't fit in with all of you guys.
For sure, yeah.
Well, it depends. Are you talking about season 1 or season 2, Andy?
Not the actor, but season 1 Andy
Okay.
and how he fit into the show.
I mean, but I think he did. I think he was a good add to the show. He did add that funny side, like Bimbo said. I feel like, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I don't think his mind's on the podcast right now. I don't-
Came back from dinner. He's a little tired. He wants to go to bed. We dragged him on this podcast. Fair enough.
Okay. No, I had soccer practice.
I'm not tired.
I'm a little
I just had something itchy right here on my headset.
And that's what caused you all the distraction.
I guess we should talk about what season 1 was about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys still have any idea of what season 1 was about?
Kind of. I feel like season 2 is definitely gonna be more of like the canon story part of Flatmates. I feel like season 1 was just like getting the fans introduced to like all the characters, the funny parts, all that stuff.
Yeah, fair. That's exactly what we were going for. Kind of lore-wise, there's not much going on until episode 8. There's some hints and stuff like that in the show, through episode 1 through episode 7. But that season 1 was mostly, the script writing was mostly all of like improv. So we made episodes up on the go. We focused on the more humor side. And it was really just trying to make this funny show that we feel like Rec Room was missing. So in season 2, what we're trying to do is we're going to get that same principles, add a little bit more of what we learned from season 1 and what people liked and what people disliked. And then we're going to really emphasize improving the show. So we're adding more lore, longer episodes, and hopefully more funnier bits. I think me and Jupology, we both wrote the script for season 2. I think we did a really good job with that. So should be really fun for you guys to watch and fun for us to make.
Yeah, I honestly,
Yeah.
I really love the idea of how it's most of it is improv. Like, yeah, you have that script to like guide us into that general direction, but when it comes to like actually acting, we come up with stuff like right on the spot. And there's some stuff that isn't even in the script. Like me, I wasn't even supposed to be in last episode, but we just, we thought it'd be funny, add a little humor into that that side when it got all serious with Andy. But yeah, I love how everything's improv and there's no like set script.
Also, for episode 6, when the sink was on fire, that was not the original script. Also, with the couch, that was not the original script too.
Not at all, no.
We came up with that.
I don't know if I don't know, because so we're getting a lot of new viewers, which is great. A lot of new fans. My personal thing, when I was making skits or when I was making trailers, I've been throughout like the Rec Room community, and like I kind of started out in the sports community. I was making like trailers, or I was making like hype montages. I was helping people build maps, and that kind of really got me good experience on what works and what doesn't. So when you have a script, it kind of takes away that creative liberty from these actors. And the reality of it is none of us are professional. None of us are trained. None of us have any like actual like movie or show acting. But we're, as a group, we like to think we're collectively funny. And I think forcing what we say to improv really brings out that humor that we can make as a group. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well, but
Yeah,
that was
no,
huge in season 1.
because if you're trying to
Yeah,
force
we
humor,
getting
then it's
like
not gonna be funny.
he gained like 150 plus subs from that
For real,
season 1.
Flatmates has like popped off.
I've gained 230,
Oh Jesus, more than 150.
240, somewhere around there.
That's crazy.
Dang.
You can go back and watch. I know some people watched my first ever video. It was bad. I used to post funny moments of, well, before I got in Rec Room, it would be like, oh, fuck, dude. Probably like GTA. A lot of Fortnite when I first started. Just games here and there. And like recording, editing that.
Yeah,
I
honestly, who
never,
hasn't started like that though? Like, let's
yeah,
be for real.
definitely, yeah. But kind of making those videos, I never really enjoyed it. I never found that passion of, this is fun, I know how to make this content, and I can keep getting this source of content. That was one of my biggest issues, was I could never really have that constant source of content. It was random. Maybe one day we weren't feeling good, or maybe one person was feeling good, and they were the funny bit of the video. But having that randomness and having it not be enough, I was young too, so that didn't help. It was just not good. So I feel like throughout the experience of me kind of learning trailers and the ins and outs of Rec Room coding and building, and kind of introducing myself to people and working with people and working for people, it's really gotten me like I don't know the word. I want to say like skilled in making this type of
Like,
show, and
comfortable. Like,
yeah,
yeah. I know what you mean though. Yeah.
and allowing like our actors and fans to kind of connect and have one thing that we all like, which is Flatmates. I don't know about you guys. I love Flatmates. I made merch. I've bought the merch that I've made for Flatmates. I mean, I made a poster, and I bought it first day. So it's great, man.
Did you
I'm
get
loving
it yet?
No, I think it's coming here in 2 days.
Send a picture when
Uh,
you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
definitely.
I want to
Can
see
hang it.
that. That's. I want to see
Yeah,
it on like an actual wall. That'd be sweet.
for sure. Yeah. Is there anything? That was kind of an introductory. Excuse me, introduction. I can't say that word. An introduction to me. How I kind of learned about like Rec Room filmmaking, because like if you guys have any like, oh, I love Flatmates, or like I've watched a couple bit of Flatmates, and I really want to do this because I'm inspired. Just start out with little stuff. Like figure out what you like to make as a content creator. For me, it was improv comedy, because I already had the experience of kind of going on like Call of Duty and trying to get like funny moments. So I think that really had a huge connection for me. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got started in Flatmates. If Jimbo, you want to take this away and get yourself going?
Yeah, so this is not the first time I've been in some of his videos. I was in a couple of them. We met in December in a league called the Airball, and then,
Dang, really that?
but also,
No, you go. My
I
fault.
don't even know what to say, so go, you bimbo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. I thought you guys known each other like way longer. Like I thought you were a part of 5v5.
Nope.
Since Airball, man, it's crazy.
That was a while ago though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was.
Do you want to talk about like
Yeah, talk
like
God,
about
my
why you
phone's
thought of joining
buzzing.
Flatmates, or
yeah,
when
like with the experience,
the experience of
had.
being on Flatmates, or the experience of meeting?
Okay. Well, so the experience on Flatmate has been a joy, because when I get on Rec Room, it's either to record, to work on work on a new project, or to play a Rec Room sport. And having Flatmates just takes my time, which is something I need because I'm bored a lot of times. Rec Room has the most hours, probably has 100 plus on my Oculus.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Getting to level 50 takes so much time.
Oh my gosh. I'm actually so
Are
close
you
to level
close?
50.
You're getting up there,
I'm
man.
more than halfway.
Imagine like a fan walks up to you and wants you and like wants to know more about you. Like that. Imagine like that's what this is.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like introducing the fans to you.
Well, they like Andy more than me.
I'm sure there's a few people that absolutely adore you, like fangirl you.
Do you know Cookie? When I first met him, he was like, "Oh, you're the fat one?"
We're all the same. I don't know why.
No, I put the biggest thing, but I've been getting a little slim.
Yeah, you
Um,
guys could tell from the last episode. He's been lifting some weight. He's been slimming down, team. Oh yeah, look at
look at those arms.
look at those arms.
Massive biceps. Oh yeah.
Oh, the ladies
Absolutely
must
huge.
be huge.
Oh my god. It is flooding over there right now. We got all the ladies in the back. It is goodness gracious. Oh, give him a break,
Oh.
man. This is just
Oh wow.
Shoot, I'm falling right now.
took care of some cops. Too many guns.
Oh
Alright, so
shoot.
we don't have Andy here, unfortunately. I'll probably be in here next episode. But we do have Bimbo. And he has been when did you find out about Flatmates?
Shoot. So obviously I've known you way longer than Flatmates, but I kind of like I don't know. I kind of took a like I want to say like a break, but I took a break from like Discord and all that stuff. And I kind of wasn't paying attention to it. And so I'd say like episode 3, I saw on my recommended because I'm subscribed to you. I saw the video and I was like, wait, what the heck? Since when was he doing this? And so I went back and I watched the videos and I you know it just sounded like something Zanx would do, comedy. You know, it's just it was really cool that he was doing something like that, and I was like, dang, 3 episodes already, and then now we're already on to season 2. Like this, I mean, it's crazy to think about because I remember I remember like back not but like a year ago I posted my first video because you were posting Rec Room funny moments and you know like 6 months ago I posted another one, but it's just I don't know, it was really cool seeing that you have this show going on, and I did notice like the drastic spike in subscribers because I know you were you were low key hard stuck 200 and
It was
you
not
were
low
like
key, trust me. It was
but yeah,
it was,
you were stuck at 200 for a little bit there, and then you shot up to like 250 and then 300, and so I figured you were doing something right. So you know it was really cool.
So moving on to our next segment, making these videos, it's great. It's all fun, but maybe like you guys are more interested in what actually goes on in making these videos. So I'm gonna have Jimbo, one of our actors, because I'm as a producer, I don't really know how they feel about the whole thing. So I'll have Jimbo and Jimbo and Bimbo talk about the whole acting, getting the script and all that. So take it away, guys.
Well, as one of the main actors, I'm expecting when we get on to record for like 20 minutes, that ends up taking 2 hours because of how much fun we're having and how much we get distracted.
It's a decent
Crazy.
problem. We could probably pull out a whole season if we didn't get distracted all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always like you obviously don't see me in the skit, but I'm like a lot of the time I'm just in the backgrounds of the skits and recording because I love experiencing like all the funny moments that we have and all the funny jokes that we make, and that's honestly how the show is just so funny, is because a joke happens and then all of a sudden we're making a scene out of it, in which that does that happens a good amount, at least for me. And I don't know, it's really fun seeing like how it all is in the behind, like from behind the camera, because not many people get to experience that, so I think it's really cool.
It's pretty cool. I have my perspective of like editing and video recording. So I don't really get to peek inside the world that you guys like see, like how it feels to actually be on a Rec Room show and having a script, and then I don't know. Do you guys feel any pressure? Do you think of like you feel like the need that you have to be funny?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, right? Because, especially, we gotta talk about how I almost took your spot as Tommy. But,
This is true.
when you told me that you were gonna let me play as Tommy, like, my heart dropped because, he's one of the big three, so, I knew that I'd have to be funny, but, so there
Fair,
is a
yeah.
little bit of pressure because
I know.
you wanna be entertaining for the fans.
The character Tommy and the issues I had. When we record, I have to be on my computer, controlling the cameraman with a controller, an Xbox controller, and then have a heavy ass VR headset on, and then I have to stand in my room, shoot a shot, go back to my computer, control the cameraman to get another shot. And at first it was like, it was fine. I got in the rhythm of doing it. But around probably after episode 1 of season 2, I really felt that like with longer episodes, could I really be doing this over and over? And it was annoying. It put me in a bad mood when we recorded. I feel like I didn't really perform my best. So when I was thinking of getting someone as a replacement as Tommy, and I thought Bimbo would be great for the job. We've been around. He kind of understands, I guess, my humor, if that's a good way of saying that. So I thought he could really fit in and kind of
Shoot.
like act as Tommy. But as it kind of went on, as we were recording episode 2, I kind of found that love for the recording and acting part of it again, and got my shit together pretty much. I had a whole new way of like controlling the cameraman that's much more easier on myself.
So
But
you're
definitely
gonna
when we're
continue
recording
being
for
Tommy?
like, what's up?
So you're gonna continue being Tommy?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, good.
I
It'd
just
be
want
weird
one
not having
damn
you
role.
record.
I just want my chance. I just want my shot.
Yeah.
I actually do have a rule though. I'm not gonna expose like what it is, but I do actually get to prove myself. I get to prove myself.
I can't remember what I was about to say. But yeah, so I'm remaining as Tommy. It was just this short amount of time that I'm gonna get to my bed here real quick. This short amount of time that I was kind of not liking playing as Tommy anymore. But I think we've overpassed that hump because I found the love for Flatmates again. So yeah, I mean, so for fuck's sake. Okay. For fuck's sake. Okay. For the fuck. So going over the casting and how I found these actors, because there's been a lot of comments about how do I join Flatmates and how do I kind of get myself with the crew. Maybe not like acting, but maybe like just being behind the scenes. And when I was figuring out these characters, we had this big inspiration from a show on TikTok. I think I watched them on TikTok. I don't know if they're actually on other things. It's called Roommates. Or I think their acronym is like DAP, so DAP, and it's about three roommates who kind of like it's one of them is like very like outgoing and like and he likes sports and stuff like that. The other guy is kind of like, how would you describe the other guy?
Like-
Your character that we base the character on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Funny, like down to do anything kind of guy.
Yeah. Kind of like
Yeah,
I said like
going with the
more
flow.
like
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, going with the
with the
flow,
flow.
chill, laid back type of guy.
And then they had the subject of it, the main character, if you will. They were all kind of main characters, but it really did focus more on I forgot what his name is, but he was very socially awkward, and he kind of just he was just kind of there, but they they always brought him to everything and made sure that he felt included. And when I was watching that, I shared it with Crete, I shared it with Saban, I shared it with Bales, I shared it with the entire
Laser.
season 1 cast, Laser, and I don't know about the rest of them, but I know me and Crete, we really loved how they made the episodes and how funny it was. And also the main characters, it can be relatable to some. And I think that having that character that you can kind of visualize yourself in, I think that's huge for like that connection to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I definitely because especially there's a lot of socially awkward people out there, and so not hating or anything, but just I know there can be shut up. I know there can be a connection with the show, because it's like the same as reading the book. reading a book or watching a movie. Like they could have like the same situations as you or same personality traits as you, and you feel more included and you want to read or watch that movie more and you want to get more into.
Yeah, especially if you can relate to a character. I think that kind of putting yourself there is
Mm-hmm.
a great way
Yeah.
of like enjoying something pretty
Because
much.
who doesn't want to visualize himself as a main character?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Oh, visualize myself as everything.
That's a good point there.
Does
That
this
creeps on his
cover real
phone.
time?
Yeah, yeah, just watch a TikTok. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Good point.
No,
Good point.
wait,
Good point.
does the record watch tell the real
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wowzers? What?
Or actually,
Hmm.
before we talk about season 2, let's go back to season 1 more time, and let's get back to kind of explaining like certain episodes. I would say. So specifically
Yes.
episode 8, I want to explain for those if we ever have someone who wants to like really look into the lore.
Because you
Um,
always got those people.
I love that. I think that's so cool.
I
would,
love lore.
When I was younger, I would binge watch MatPat videos.
Oh my god, same,
God.
dude. The FNAF
Dude,
ones. Oh,
I knew
yes.
every in and out of that FNAF game. I swear. Every
swear,
single game.
I could probably like preach to you half of the FNAF lore.
All from that one man. Which I think, if we have one person who's like that, that'd be incredible.
What's up, everyone? It's Bimbo, and
that would be really
And
funny.
I'm here to dive deep into the Flatmates lore.
Flatmates lore. Let's get into it.
As you can see, Andy took this one step, which then made Tommy do this and then Jimbo do that, so meaning Andy was a love child between Tommy and Jimbo.
If you look at the pixel on the window, you'll see that actually the couch was a reference to the Holocaust.
And therefore, Andy is most definitely a victim of said Holocaust. Which leads to his social anxiety and the way he acts. Bam, theory
It all
solved.
connects. It's all like lines.
Trust me, guys, it is not confusing.
It's pretty simple if you just read in between the lines. So yeah, away from that, going back to episode 8, there's a lot going on. It's the longest episode of season 1. And, it starts with them kind of questioning, and then as soon as this is like a big thing, a part of our show. As soon as like a glitch happens or something kind of like that doesn't make sense happens, something always tries and interrupts that to distract them. So when Andy was like, "Oh, where are we?" Those two walked in, and then they're later revealed to be kind of like agents. And then they fall. They have their little interaction. Creek goes, "Fuck you guys," and then jumps off. and then they get teleported to the studio. And there you can it's kind of they get knocked out. So you show kind of like the efforts they're going to get these 3 people back onto the track, I guess, of Flatmates. I don't know. That's pretty much how that episode goes. It gives a great little insight to how season 2 is going to play out. That's pretty much what I can say. I know in season 2 we've introduced a new character called the Director, who is played by Jupology. I can't reveal. It's way too early into the season. I can't really explain too much what's going on, but you'll find some similarities between when something weird happens, something shows up to distract. So
Yeah.
if you really want to look into the lore, if you really want to try and figure out what's happening, I mean it's pretty simple. If you just watch the videos with an actual like intent, you can understand what's going on. It's not that hard.
Yeah, Jupe and Tommy had a threesome with Andy, which actually made
Okay.
the old man, and then the old man had a kid named Jimbo.
All right, guys, welcome to our new segment
So-
called Flatmates Fan Fiction.
Today, we got the
Fucking
fanfic
imagine that.
of Andy and Tommy. Let's get into it. So, in this episode, you can tell that, Jimbo proceeds to call Andy mad handsome and mad respectable. Tommy then proceeds to instantly agree and call him handsome and respectable. Therefore, Tommy has feelings for Andy.
It's all connected. Read in between the lines. It's very simple.
Very simple. Next time on...
We'll read about. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. This is a freaking official podcast. We're already talking about fan fiction that's not been made ever.
Yeah, for real.
Who says?
Moving on.
Who says?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Episode
Don't
3, 4,
jump to
5.
allegations.
They are not released yet.
Oh shoot, bro.
That's
I've
not
the-
gonna
I've
happen.
the
No, there's no shot
biggest-
that happens.
There's
I
no
have the
way. There's
biggest
Rec
theory
Room
in
fanfic.
Flatmates. You wanna know what?
Sure.
Actually, we could do it in an episode where we somehow find out that Bimbo is Andy's real life father.
And there's your spoilers for episode 10 of Flatmates season 2.
Okay, so before I can see the correlation of when we first started season 2 of the Truman Show, but I was gonna give you credit for making the correlation, but I just want to make sure. Are you talking about the scene where Truman sees his father who broke into the studio, or are you
What's
just
the
making that up
Truman
and
Show?
you got lucky? It's what season 2 is. How does it feel to be playing the Jimbo role, and how do you feel like you've kind of fit into that role?
Well, I feel like anybody could easily fit into this role, but I like it. It's a fun thing to do and stuff things and stuff.
Okay.
I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you would say more so I could like ask you more questions on what you said, but
Well, I suck at doing
I
this
got
stuff.
you. The rule
Just-
of being
just
the old
speak.
grandpa.
You know, just keep going. Just kind of say what's on your
Well,
mind.
if I spoke what was on my mind, I think you'd get banned.
I mean, Flatmates really. Like, let's be real. Is Flatmates family friendly?
God,
No.
no. I don't.
Yeah.
The latest episode, the bar guy was going,
Cussing like a sailor. Yeah.
yeah.
It was a little loud. I'm not gonna lie.
It brought the humor to the scene. It brought the loud
Yeah.
equals funny to the scene.
What
That
are you?
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys have anything that you want to cover about Flatmates? Some questions, or maybe when I introduce the kind of topic of the podcast, you're like, oh, I want to talk about this.
The chair
Mm-mm.
or the couch.
I love the
I want
couch.
to talk about the couch episode.
Yeah. The couch episode. That was so funny. Okay. So I loved like that little moment when like the couch was like glitching out and rolling you everywhere. I loved how like there was a moment where like you break character and you just start laughing. Like I feel like that brings a little more, I find that so funny when people break character, It just,
Andy also
I don't know
broke
how to
character.
explain it. But yeah, no, he got up from it. But
Yeah.
I found it hilarious how you started breaking out laughing and then everybody else came running in to see what's happening.
I don't even know why that happened. We've had a couple of moments. I don't remember. I think it was episode 6 or 5. It was called Ghost Stories, and we
Four.
shined the flashlight in someone's face, and then we flipped it behind us, and then it like got stuck in the ceiling and made like a disco ball. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys were there for that, and then we all started like dancing. That was so funny. I should have added that. I didn't mean to. You okay?
Dude, now they're in my eyes.
Oh, my fault. All right. Fuck. Are we all set though? Do you want your own bedroom?
I guess.
I was. What the hell? Hell yeah! Hey!
My favorite line was when Laser said it's in Andy and you're like it's in Andy I thought you were straight and you're like oh shoot. And that's where that improv comes in. I know damn well that wasn't in like a script or anything. Like I know.
No, none of that is
That was
scripted.
that just
I
came
think
from
that's.
straight from
yeah.
the dome.
Yep. I think that that's why.
I found that so funny.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's why the show is good too. Because
Because you can't
Most
force
deaths.
improv. You seriously cannot.
Of course not.
Most deaths, bro.
Most definitely.
The four.
Oh,
thirds.
I'm doing the rest
By
of the
the
podcast
way,
from
about
here.
the cowooch, about the cowooch, so you know how it was like, as big as a planet? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's currently orbiting the planet, as like
It
a
is-
secondary moon.
It is actually canon that the couch is
Yeah.
now orbiting the planet, and
So there you go,
you
theorist.
can't really see it, but it's there. It's
It's indeed
canonically
there.
there. It is stuck.
Once
and they
in a
can't
blue
get rid of
couch, you get to see it.
it. Well,
One of our
I'll try and
episodes,
sneak
we
in a
should
blue
just
couch
have the
somewhere,
chair in
and
the
then
back.
Yeah, you should.
in the background, for like a split second, you can see a couch flying by. Massive
Yeah.
couch just flying.
Yeah.
Just out of frame.
And
just
I,
floating in the sky.
and that's I love how weird it is. Like I swear, like none of Flatmates just makes sense. Like none of it makes sense, and that's the funny part about it. And that's what I'm trying to do in my in my videos. It's just when it doesn't make sense, I feel like it's way more funny or way funnier because it's just why is that there? And it's just 1 second, he's holding something, well, he's holding nothing, and then the other second he's holding a fucking RPG. It just, it doesn't make sense, and it's so funny. And yeah, that's just another thing I love about Flatmates. It's just nothing makes sense, and I feel like that's a good, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Like, what makes a lot of the comedy, I guess I should say.
Kind of like that randomness.
Yeah, the randomness and just, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, of course. Very solid. Very solid.
Very solid. Boy.
Trying to say something, Creed, or just kind of like,
Whoops.
You're
like
being
waving your
very
hand around.
quiet in this podcast.
Yeah, I know. He's not usually like this. I don't understand why he's...
Blood's getting stage fright.
He is. It's like... Yeah, look, and then he disappeared because he got scared.
See, listen, this is what you guys do to us actors. We can film all we want, but then you guys start like listening to what we actually think, and it's like, whoa, hold on now.
I know, right? I don't know,
Just
because like...
pump tape.
I guess that also brings up a good point. Whoa. Oh, there he goes.
Oh
Anyways,
no.
I was gonna say... It's gone! The show's canceled! Yeah, that brings up a good point of kind of the actor-to-actor relationships and connections that we have. Like, we all kind of have our little group, and we're all really, I would say, like pretty close together. We're all like, we all have a sense
We're all
of
decent
humor.
friends, yeah.
Yeah, of course. And I think that really helps when you have
That's what
people
makes
who...
filming better, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
When
get to
everyone-
experience it with when you're with people that you're comfortable with, and you get to experience something with them, it makes things so much better. It's like I cannot, like, if I'm like, say I'm riding a roller coaster for the first time, I have to have like a friend do it with me. I cannot do it alone. It's that comfort of having someone and you're buddies with, that comforts you and helps you get through it.
For sure, definitely.
And me and Zanx have been good old pals for a while now.
Great buddies.
I
God, man, you were...
freaking love you.
I've been waiting for this moment forever.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a while. We've known each other for a while, and it's kind of crazy to think about. Low key,
It
like
is.
it's been over a year. It's been a year plus that we've been friends, or at least since I've met you on 5v5. Like that's crazy to me. I posted my first video on YouTube a year ago, and that was like when we were like 5 months into being friends.
I remember me, you, and Dima filmed that one video.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back.
MD.
We were in some forest game, I remember.
Yes, dude, I remember that. I remember that was so fun.
That was fun. Recording that
That
was
was-
really fun.
Yes, and recording those funny videos are always fun.
Yeah. It's a tough market. It really is.
It is, yeah.
Sometimes
'cause-
you'll meet really funny people, and other times,
Mhm.
most of the time, it'll just be people who...
Yeah, it mostly be people that like leave or something,
Guys,
Yeah.
guess what?
or just don't respond. What?
That's why it's called Tuesday.
Oh, bro.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, he's dead.
Yeah. Nah, cause
When
I
did you
remember
get a phone?
on Discord.
When did?
I remember we would we just we recording tonight, and that always meant are we just hopping our rec room and fucking around. That's what recording was. It wasn't
Exactly what it was.
it wasn't getting on a set and getting characters ready. It was just simply going on finding a random rec room game and just messing around in it, trying to just find the funny things in the game. If it's not funny, we move on to a new game.
Yep. We would record for like 2 hours every night.
Yeah, just to get
Man,
like
that
2
was
minutes
fun.
of footage.
Yeah, just get 2 minutes footage. That was
amount-
when Rec Room was probably peak.
Yes. Oh my god, I miss that. I miss that so much. That was so fun.
Yeah. All those military sims.
Ah,
and,
yes.
Like the PvPs that we used to play.
Pizza.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely. Man, good times.
Good times.
Bro.
Man, Flatmates sucks, bro. We need to get back.
This is the worst. God, man. You didn't say that.
Say that again, I dare you.
Whoa, pal. Take it easy, Buster.
Okay.
Two can play that game.
Alright, so back to
yeah?
Flatmates. We just took a little detour of
yeah,
of the
back to
past,
Flatmates,
the
yeah.
good old
Oh,
the
shoot.
good old times.
Put your hands up.
Back when my
Put your hands
dude,
up.
honest,
Put your hands up.
Your hands up in the sky.
I don't.
I hope not.
I did
Back to
not
my
say
corner
you
where I
could come out of your
belong.
corner. You're getting one less chicken nugget from your meal.
I hate when you do
I'm
this.
the only one that you got. you were getting a crumb, a mere
You get you
a
get
little
you don't even get the
schmeckle.
chicken. You just get the skin of the chicken nugget.
Ew. Yeah.
Have
Can't
you
even
seen that
imagine
one
that.
episode of South Park when Cartman just eats off the skin of the KFC?
What?
No,
How do we get
actually,
to? How do we get to? How do we
I
get
think
to
so.
South Park talking about Flatmate?
Fuck it, dude. We're all over the place. We're chilling. We're just having a great old
Yeah,
time over
we're
here.
just having a
Killing
great
like a
conversation to
villain
each other.
whose name is McMillan.
I really hope
He
no one
makes a
heard
killing doing
Oh my
the.
god, that was the best song I've ever. That was the greatest song I have ever
That'd be
heard.
wild.
Oh,
All right. We're probably getting to around the end
back
here
to
with time. So
yeah.
let's. You guys, are you sure?
Rounder off.
Nothing.
9, I got nothing.
I haven't been in much episodes, so.
Maybe questions from watching that we can go off of before we kind of wrap up what's in the future.
Not that I can think
Bro,
of
do you
in the moment.
do you like donkeys?
Okay,
They're chill.
they're pretty alright. I like Shrek
But the question is, are they in a wheelchair?
Donkeys?
in a
Mhm.
wheelchair.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, they got legs.
Yeah, they don't need the wheelchair.
What's your favorite vegetable that's in a wheelchair?
Stephen Hawking.
Fair enough.
Bro is woke. He was woke.
Fair enough.
Probably. Ooh, I'm throwing my hand at you.
So
I
for the final
think
segment today, we
one-
want to talk about season 2. And you guys have seen episode 1, episode 2. Those are both released. I don't know if by the time this comes out, if episode 3 will be done. I might just be lazy and drop this after episode 3. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys, I mean, you know, if you've been fans, you know what to expect if you're new fans. Season 1 was a little short episodes. From 1 through 7 was pretty short. Episode 8 was longer. With season 2 coming around, we have the first episode was short. We were just kind of testing the waters a little bit. As we record more and more episodes, they will probably get longer. We're hoping to reach the 8-minute mark. Probably 6 minutes to 8 minutes would be good.
Dang, imagine that 8 minutes of Flatmates.
That'd be great. That's ideal. That's like a perfect
crazy.
record. So yeah, you know when we're looking to get more lore, we're looking to get more people involved. So I hope you guys are just as excited as we are for season 2. Pretty
Yeah,
pumped.
absolutely.
So
I'm
Any thoughts on
excited
season
just
2 so
because I'm
far?
in it.
Yeah. Fair.
Making my debut.
Making my way down. Oh, poop. Making my way downtown.
Can't
Any
give you
thoughts
a
on season 2,
copyright
Jimbo?
No. Good.
Bro, I am very absolutely.
You're making this
totally
very
excited.
difficult.
I got stuff to say, I think. I'll just go ahead and yap.
Go for it.
No, I'm really excited to see what season 2 is, because I don't think everyone doesn't know except for you and your Jupe, right? Jupe helped made script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, we don't know the script, right? Like, you're the only 2 people that know it.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're learning basically as much as you guys are, kind of in the same time frames, and it's fun whenever he releases the script to be able to read it and see what, jokes he's gonna hide in there, and what lore there's gonna be. Because last episode, I remember reading the script for that, and I was like, dang, this got like deep real quick. And it's fun. It's like reading a book, honestly. It's so fun, and I can't wait to see what season 2 holds for us.
Yeah, definitely. Well said. Well put. I think having
Yep.
not having the full script, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of guessing this, but I guess now I can get the opinion from you guys. I think it's you kind of knowing your character, you kind of build yourself around this character, and without knowing the full story, you kind of don't expect anything. So there are a lot of twists that are coming up that they have no clue about, and I think them finding out about the twists and then having to kind of figure out how to improv to react to those will be the most kind of like organic way of doing that instead of them just knowing beforehand. So it might be a little annoying for you guys, but I think in the long run it really does help.
No, I really it does. I feel like it really does. Because if you know what to expect in that filming session, I feel like you could have, I don't know, you could have prepared yourself for it, and there's not much improv when you're prepared for something. because whenever we're filming, like we said, it's on the spot. And all the jokes are there randomly. We don't know if we're gonna have to redo a scene because like anyone's not clicking right now at the moment. But there's always a time where somebody's able to get a good joke in, and I feel like that's because we really don't know what to expect. Moving on, yeah, I really do like finding out the script without knowing what's going on before. I think it's really cool. It's something to look forward to.
Sweet. Yeah, that was the exact same thinking that I had. Jimbo, you got anything?
No.
This guy.
This
Oh,
brother, this guy stinks.
All right. Well, that about wraps it up for episode 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, come on, man. I'm trying to do a thingy-majiggy.
I'm trying to whiz by.
Let him do the jiggy.
Yeah.
The
Once I'm
jiggy?
done, you can walk up and just start. Thank you guys for tuning into episode 1. Where I don't know how much we're gonna do this. This might just be the only one. You never know. This has been Zanx or Tommy.
Oh, shoot. Are you pointing at me? This is Jimbo / Crete / Sith / Baby Booker.
And this was Bimbotomus / Bimbo / Old
/
Man in the back
Bimbotomus
of the bar
Old guy in the back of the bar. All right.
that ends up buying a Baconator without the bacon.
All right, that's about it. See ya.
So just the Aider.
Hey, alright, listen, now, this is my new order! I want high C without the vitamin C!